Hey everyone, it's Tiara. This video is doing my mom's hair. This is when I did it for Mother's Day, and obviously that's worn off. So now it's time to do it again since she's not going to see any beauticians during this quarantine. So I just want to say this is like 1 in the morning until about like 4 in the morning. So you're going to see her sleep and fall asleep, and it's not her fault. It's just so late, but it's the only time we had. She had somewhere to be in the morning. But this is the color that I used. Link down below in the description. So I had parted into 4 quadrants to do the color in her hair. And so now I'm just doing little parts within each of the quadrants. I couldn't find my color brush. I don't know why. I have multiple. I don't know where they went. But so I had to use my hands. So I was doing very liberally. All the rest of her hair was good. It was just the roots with the gray coming through. So I'm doing it liberally and then I'm rubbing it in real good because the last time I did it, I felt like the color didn't take well. But I also think that the color may have been too cheap or just the wrong brand for her hair. So I'm just being extra cautious and really getting that front where the gray is showing more than the back. So it definitely includes like around the edges. That's where it was like not taking last time. So I'm really rubbing around the edges and then just like rubbing that all in to get it all in good. But especially you'll see me do the edges a lot because they were like just little gray hairs that just wanted to be stubborn. So now I'm doing the back, same thing, parting in the little strips, putting it on both sides, rubbing it in with my fingers. So now I'm just taking it all out so I can put it all back together, make sure I rub it good, use the last of the color in there. Even though I didn't really need it since I wasn't taking it all the way through the hair and I was just pretty much doing a touch-up. But I still just wanted to use the rest of the bottle and make sure, you know, I got that front really good. So I did put a shower cap on there while we wait out the 30 to 45 minutes. The box said 30 minutes. We went ahead and did 45 because we wanted to make sure that color really took. So I did put Vaseline on before I started dyeing. I put Vaseline all around her forehead and the back of her neck and stuff, everywhere where the color would be touching, so it'd be easy cleanup. And I forgot to show that in the video, but here I'm taking a Neutrogena wipe and I am wiping all the excess black like off her ears, and I did get some on her chest. But a link down in the description so you can get some. So we washed her hair. Too much work to try to film washing her hair. So this is just after it was washed. I did use my friend's products, all 100% organic. She was getting really cold there, so she wanted a blanket. But at first I used the Aloe Vera Spray and I used the rice water. So I'm combing that through. I just wanted to see how the products did with her hair. So that was me playing around, testing it out. So all of this part is taking a lot longer than it would normally. So there I'm using organic hair pudding, putting that in. Then I'm also gonna use some grease and put that in. And since I sped this up by like 8 times, so this video wouldn't be too terribly long. I can't really show you the stuff, but I'm just combing through everything again, and there's my daughter trying to help from the bottom. But she was being all tender-headed, so we had to be really cautious. So now I'm getting ready to blow dry it. I absolutely love this blow dryer. It's so fast. Had I done her under the dryer, it would have took forever. Had I used a regular blow dryer, it would have took forever and her hair would have been all over the place. I love this blow dryer, and it's like super inexpensive too. So I'll link it down in the description. You didn't really get a good view of me doing it, but I will show you like before and, well, I didn't show you before of her hair curly, but I'll show you an after blow drying, and just like how amazingly straight it gets because the brush is built onto the blow dryer. So was actually taking me a little longer than normal just because I used new products on her hair, and it was kind of keeping it moisturized or just slightly heavy. So I couldn't tell, was it wet or was it product? So I kept going back over it and stuff when I probably didn't need to, because I figured out it was product. I probably put a little bit too much, or maybe it was just a little heavy. So next time I'll have to go lighter on there. But that was my first time using these products. Maybe making a video using products first time wasn't like the greatest idea, but the end result was a little different than I normally would have been when I do her hair. But it was so healthy and shiny though too. But this means finishing up her hair. And she and I normally don't like our hair blow dried because then it won't hold a curl, but for time's sake, this is what we had to do. But this is after blow drying. You see how like shiny and silky and smooth it is, but you can also see where the product got a little heavy, where I put just a little too much. But so comb through it. So I'm getting ready to start curling it, and I am going to use a Conair curling iron, which I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but I absolutely love this curling iron. I broke my first one and I had to find another one, so like I keep ordering them. I can't forget the Bio Silk that I use as a heat protectant, and just a little bit on there since I had already blow dried it. I should have used it before that, but I completely forgot about my normal products. So I'm just brushing it all through before I do start curling. So I thought about using my flat iron or my U iron, but I decided I'm just gonna go with the Conair because I love the Conair. Okay, so here it is after the blow drying. So my amazing Conair curling iron will be in the description. I don't remember if I said that or not, but I love this thing. It goes to 400 degrees, and you know, it's inexpensive. I like the 1-inch barrel. I believe it's 1 inch. I think it's perfect, medium size. And I just love it. I don't know, it's so surprising because most of the products don't really work for our hair, but I do love this. And she was surprised that it held the curls when I used that. She's like, "You're not going to use your flat iron?" Nope, I'm not. So I did fast forward this 8 times. But yeah, everything is just going to be curls from here on out. Curls, curls, curls until we get to the very end. And I do have lots of editing going on because I was also warming up my husband's food before he got home because he works nights. So I was trying to warm up food. So I kept leaving and coming back while I was putting everything in the oven and stuff and cooking. So when doing curls and you want them to stay, so I start at the root. So I start by doing my flat iron, kind of like wiping it down on the root. And then I will put it up close and bring it down, put it up close, bring it down. And then I'll start the curl in the middle or as close to the top as I can versus starting at the bottom. And then twist it up from there. That gets it tighter, and it also gets the curls to stay last longer, and it also makes the curls start higher than at the bottom. So that is a little trick that I use. It works really good on our hair. So now I'm finishing up. She normally likes her curls kind of like big and puffy, sort of. So like her Mother's Day style, like she really loves kind of like that big look. Because of the products that I use, it just made it kind of hang a little bit. But I'm thinking after a couple days, it might puff up more and give her that look that she's looking for. But it did work, and the curls were staying. She's like, oh, the curls are falling already? I said, actually, they're not, and they look really good. But I think that fullness will come later. But it does look so shiny, so moisturized, so good. And the color stuck well. But this is the finished product. Because of the products being a little heavy, the curls weren't quite as tight as they normally are. But had I not had the products, the curls probably would have fell by the time I was done anyways, because I did do really small sections. But this is a finished product. Thank you for watching. Like this video and subscribe down below. If you would like to see more stuff like this, then comment and let me know how I'm doing. Thank you. Bye.